All right, hey everyone. So welcome to actually my second YouTube video. I ended up posting the Lian vertical riser first because that product was newer and I felt like maybe I could get a little more views by uploading that one. But I finally came around to um editing the PC build. So I just wanted to take you guys along on my first PC build journey. It's my first time doing it. Um kind of kind of what's the word? Kind of sketch? No, kind of scuffed. Yes. So kind of a scuffed video, but it is what it is. Had a lot of fun building it, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. So here's what I've got. The only thing I'm missing is the GPU, which will be coming on Thursday. I wanted to go for the all white build. Also, in terms of like price for performance, I definitely splurged on the more aesthetics part. So I know I can get a much better build, but I think my priorities were the aesthetics. I'm trying to see if I can do maybe a time like thing where I'm like recording the whole time and then time skip. Is that what I'm trying to do? Maybe I'll record myself trying to do a time skip. But one of my favorite things to do though is just opening boxes. So it's gonna be an exciting day for me. I was about to kind of like show you what the case looks like and like move it around and stuff, but I just realized that I could never replicate the better looking videos out there. So I'm sure you guys can just like look at Lindley's videos and see how sick it looks. But I guess I can show a little bit of the unboxing. Oh, my whole room is exposed. I don't know what I'm doing. So one of the things that I did want to emphasize with my video was where the cables go. I know like I've seen a lot of videos where it's like cool vibes and very aesthetic, but like I always get very confused with the logistics of cables. So if you're building with this case, I'm watching a guide right now doing it, so I actually have no idea myself. We're gonna take these two cables, which I don't know what they are, audio and front panel. These two are gonna go bottom because it's gonna connect near the bottom of the motherboard. And then these two, which again, don't really know what they're for, but it's going to connect more to the side of your motherboard. Two, I believe, are just USB cables for the front, like where you can plug it in on the front. And so mine, at least, I have one that goes here, this weird kind of H-shaped one is gonna go in this, so it kind of looks like it fits in. I don't know, that's pretty loose, bro. Well, I'll just keep it like that. So my next one is this big chunker over here, and I have one here and over here, I believe. Now for these two, we have an audio and a front panel. So for this motherboard, my audio actually goes down here, and then my front panel is actually on this side down here. It's interesting because there's like other stuff here, but I'm just gonna assume that I just use half of it. All right, here's hopefully a cleaner version. So I've got my two USBs, one in this slot right here. You do wanna, it only goes in one way, so it initially slides in pretty smoothly and then you push hard to click in. So don't force it if it's not sliding in. This one's also a little tougher than I thought. I used a little more effort, just by the way. So this one I'm a little confused because at first I thought it was this setup. I'm not using all of it. It's the front panel, but it wasn't sliding in when I tried the right side, but it did slide in if I tried this side. I'll just test it out to see if it works. And then we have the audio over here. This one slid in pretty easily. Just want to show you guys if this part is like, I think this has to go this way. No, wait, this has to go this way. And basically, I'm just trying to flip this piece off. Oh god, I'm trying to do it through my phone, which is a little odd. Yeah, see, you can take that piece off, and then boom, flip that bad boy over the other side, and then just slide that back on. Now I can have the cable going this way. All right, so if you want to install the Hydroshift 2 in the OLED Vision, I think you do have to take off these black brackets because I can't fit it in here. Just wanted to let y'all know. All right, so installing the fans onto the bracket for the AIO took me freaking forever because this clearance part right here. So initially I took this bracket off to install it, but then I couldn't put it back in because of the way the bolts lined up. So for the bolts to line up perfectly, or like where it's low enough to where you can drop it in here, you can't, this one just doesn't align. I don't know if it's just my case with the issue or the radiator with the issue, but this bolt just never aligned. So I actually had to put the bracket back in and then put the radiator in so that it goes in and then fiddle around this way. So that's a freaking 5 ever, but it's in now. So the Lian edge comes with this like hub thing on the side, as you can see, which I think kind of helps like consolidate your wires and stuff. Don't really understand it too well myself, but I think it would help make the build cleaner. All right, so with the edge, we're gonna take this cable, the USB 2.0, and then we are plugging it into this black spot right here, and it's gonna go to the front to a USB connection on the motherboard. And then here's the Lian controller. I do recommend buying a 3-pack just so that it comes with one of these. So if you're only gonna buy singles, then you have to buy this separately, I believe. All right, so because we have this hub, I believe that I can just use my Lian one and just plug it straight into here. So we have 2 cables here. One of them is going to be going straight to the motherboard, and the other USB one you can just plug into the hub that's part of the PSU. All right, so for my motherboard, my CPU pump one is actually called CPU operator, OPT. So mine actually goes right here. So mine's just top left. All right, and then back down to the Lian part that I was mentioning earlier from the edge power supply. I think it can just plug into any of the USBs that we have down here. All right, I think I finished plugging everything in. Here's the moment of truth where I'm gonna try turning it on. Okay, power on over here. Hopefully it's okay. And then here's the power button. Ooh! It works! Yes!
Yay.
Oh my god. Perfect.
Wow.
Not too bad. Basically took a whole day. But yeah. Oh my god. It's clean. Yeah, damn. Sorry, you landed dropping on. Oh yeah. This is what it currently looks like. So I did change the RAM because I did want the RGB on top. I realized the first one that I bought didn't have it. And then look at the difference it is without the screen protector or the protective film. I normally like to keep my plastic wrappings on just to keep products like as new as possible, but this is a pretty dang big difference. The other issue I have is with my lights, it's not really going in like the order I want, so I have to mess around with the orientation of that, which kind of sucks. And then the other thing, oh, RAM took forever to install because my motherboard was refurbished, and I guess the update was just too old, so I actually had to Q flash that in order to make the RAM work. In case you guys don't have like a display popping up or whatever, that might be what you would need to do. Clean. My graphics card is finally here, and I got really lucky with the timing. Got this for $840, which I feel like isn't too bad because the graphics cards prices are definitely dropping down now, especially for a white one too. I feel like that's a pretty good price for this, I like to think. But yeah, super excited to install this into the PC. Let me just, like, yeah, it's like my entire chest across. Look at how large that is. I feel like everywhere then. Wow. Lights are on the graphics card, which I'm assuming means it's working. No lights on the motherboard. Check. Updates are happening. Oh, we missed it. It said updates are happening. Seems like it's no signal. Okay. I mean, I think it's good for BIOS to show up. I think that's good enough. All right, I'll show you the rest of the build later. Hey guys, so here's the last part, or maybe last part, because I am considering getting a riser cable, I think is what they call it. Basically just to vertically mount the GPU so that I can show it off a little more. But I got this display here because if you see this white part here, oh god, I just moved my table. This white part here, it looks kind of ugly, like pretty blank. So I bought this off, where did I buy this off? Oh, AliExpress. So Amazon sells these too, but like it's like closer to $100, but AliExpress is only, I think I paid maybe like $50, and I'm pretty sure it's basically the same product. Here's what my PC currently looks like, and it's kind of funny because as I was putting everything together, I got more and more addicted to customizing it, such as the addition of the 8.8 screen and then adding the Lian riser cable or the vertical GPU mount. And I also thought about buying the Lian streamer cables as well, but those are pretty expensive, so probably not going to do that anytime soon. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have fun with your PC build hopefully soon. I don't know.